looks like we are into Champion Select for Game 5 of the NT eSports Season 1 League of Legends Grand Final. Nando's eSports versus Team Destiny.
Woo! Game 5. I honestly feel like we're in LCS right now. This is intense.
This is incredible. This is the best crowd I've ever seen. Give yourselves a hand. That's yourselves. Come on.
All right, we're in Champ Select now.
What's that?
We're in Champ Select.
Yeah. Huge crowd support for Destiny. I'm pretty sure the people on the stream can hear you.
Honestly, all I heard was TSM the whole time, but no, Destiny is just as good. But in terms of Champ Select, quite good.
We got Yasuo and Elise being taken away straight away. Lysandra and Tom Kench, these are very practiced bans. These guys know exactly what they don't want to fight.
And now they banned the Brom, so they realize what happened last game.
They do not want to take on that Brom again.
As soon as you lose one team member, Brom becomes relevant. So a very sensible ban there. So now Purple Team's trying to figure out what to ban now.
Wonder if it's going to be the Lux, whether if we're going to see something like... well, they've got a lot of options of what they can ban here. It's what they don't want the enemy team to first pick.
Because I reckon Elise was targeted. They should really ban another jungler so that there's not another first-tier jungler in that order. But they banned the
Malphite ban, which is a bit strange considering how well they...
And the cow goes to the blue team.
Move over.
So now they know what their support is. Now they have to pick appealing support because now both teams are on the edge, and we're going to see what kind of compositions these teams are going to come out with.
Well, with an Alistair, as we said earlier, he basically works with any composition. It's really going to be down here.
When it comes, in my experience, to 5 games, you should really go with your comfort picks, what you feel really confident on. If you try to base it off a composition and try to work on it, you're not going to be using 100% of your skill at that time. So they should really be going for comfort picks in this 5th game.
Yeah, well, these guys are very practiced. They've been playing together for an entire season. Well, Vayne has already been locked in, so they're not even thinking about that. We want Vayne for this game. And Janna, very, very interesting bot lane combination to come up with straight away.
So Janna's shields are really good, but I would have preferred Nami in this matchup. Nami can protect Vayne a lot better, but Janna's really good at protecting the whole team, so they're probably expecting the Wombo combo from blue team, so hopefully the Janna pick pays off.
Yeah, well, it's a very early in the pick to really show their hand. Like, they're obviously going to be going for a Vayne. They could just go for a very aggressive bully on there, and then she's not going to be relevant until she gets, like, a double kill after the laning phase like we saw earlier tonight.
Yeah, exactly, and Tristana and Vlad being hovered over here. I think out of all the AD carries, Tristana is the best pushing AD carry. Takes towers very quickly. And if they get this Gnar in,
extremely good at taking down
Alistair and Gnar together, that is one hell of a combo. And whoever gets caught out is pretty much going to be CC'd for 5 seconds.
Looks like they are locked in.
So our first Tristana pick has been picked here. We haven't seen her in ages. The other AD carries have made an appearance, and Tristana's kind of died off a little bit. So they're really going to count on Tristana to take these towers because right now their composition is very close ranged.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see how they're going to utilize that Tristana. Probably just to keep up the laning pressure quite a lot. Look, Maokai's being hovered over. Wouldn't necessarily be horrible.
A very good tank. Very good tank, very good CC. And now they're picking Lux again. They really want that Lux.
Well, the Lux is still available.
Oh, gin and tonic. Are they pulling out the stop in the 5th game? He is the most OP champion I've ever seen ever. And that's before Kha'Zix was nerfed. So, but doesn't get picked. I was very upset.
Doesn't get picked.
Maybe they're just not confident enough in the gin and tonic comps. So
maybe they're just having nightmares back to like Xin Zhao release date, you know.
So I really like this composition. Maokai can really CC someone down really well. And because of his ultimate, when the laser comes through, that person will actually take extra damage when that laser comes through while Maokai's in his mid-ultimate. So it's a really good combination.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting because they've got Lux and Vayne. So you've got 2 high damage threats here. but both are very easy to pick off if they're put into a poor position. So
exactly. So Jan has got her work cut out for her just a little bit.
Exactly. Jan is going to have to work over time.
Now they know what purple team's composition is. Let's see if blue team can come up with really good picks here.
Well, they've got a lot of options available to them. They still haven't picked their mid laner. We've had the Lux match up quite a few times. We know that LeBlanc goes.
Oh, we're going to see a Rengar.
Rengar.
And a Syndra.
Bad kitty. Oh, someone's just had enough. No
I'm
Rengar for him.
Excited to see Rengar. Like, he was OP last patch. Now he's fallen off a little bit, but he's definitely going to make an appearance, and he's going to surprise a lot of people.
When I saw that Rengar locked in, and I saw the Alistar, I really expected their mid lane to be Orianna. I really bam, that would have just been perfect.
I understand the Syndra pick, because Syndra has the longest range stun in the game. Her stun is really long. I can't remember the exact distance, but it's a 1 second stun.
It's crazy big.
It's further than Lux's.
It's quite small though.
Yeah, it's further than Lux's stun. Let's put it that way.
One of the longest range stuns in the game.
So we got Kindred being hovered here, mainly to protect Vayne and Lux in case they get dived pretty hard, so she can activate her ultimate to buy some time, and then Janet can heal them all up again.
Well, we have seen that invulnerability used very effectively in previous games, so that's locked in. Looks like everyone's going to be switching their players up, just trying to get everyone into the right spot. I'll be calling my good friend Scrub Phoenix back down to the front
Phoenix
to do the final raffle draw.
Scrub. Anyway, which is your favorite composition? Scrub. Oh, he's on his phone.
He'll be down. He'll be down.
All right, before he gets here, what do you think your favorite compositions out of the two is?
Well, the Syndra and Rengar combination, so much damage. So much damage just in an instant. They're going to be able to completely wipe out whoever shows up, regardless of where the Kindred's made them invulnerable or not.
Now Purple Team will have to really prioritize pink wards against this Rengar.
They absolutely will. And that was really what pulled them apart when they were facing the Talon earlier.
Exactly. And if Rengar gets in, does his burst damage, and then Syndra follows up with her ultimate and stuff like that, I don't see Lux living whatsoever.
No. And a Rengar getting onto a Janna, there's not much apart from just instantly blowing her ultimate and or flash to get out of that alive. And
Kindred is a good pick for the team, but if he gets invaded a lot by Rengar, and when they're at level 6, Rengar can actually burst Kindred before Kindred can activate her ultimate. So it just really depends on what Rengar is really going to do. He's probably the most snowbally jungle champion out there at the moment, so be happy to see him. Scrub.
All right, you guys are still there with me? Still there? All right, get your tickets out, ladies and gentlemen. We are drawing some prizes. Okay, so what I'm going to draw now, I'm going to actually draw the runners-up prize, which is the candle and $20 voucher, the Rev voucher. If you do win this, you'll have to give me your contact details because you need to get in contact with my mum so you can buy stuff from her. So, because you get a $20 voucher. Okay, cool. So, the winner of the Valentine's Day candle is. Smells really nice, actually. 17. Did you win the candle? Oh, well, that's your bad luck, buddy. You're going to disappoint one lucky girl who could have got a candle, but oh well. I was going to give it to his missus. Dude, that is like that will score you any chick, I swear to God. All right, 55. Hey, you got a ticket. Show me. Congrats. The Holy Grail, a pink candle. That's just for you, Billy. All right. Now, the hat. Ooh, the hat. The League of Legends. It's got League of Legends printed on it. It's official. It's got that official sticker thing on it, which makes it official. I think that sticker means a lot to people. So, all right, ticket number. Oh, it's a black ticket this time. Sorry, all you purple guys. 20. Black ticket 20. All right, we have a winner. Round of applause, guys. Round of applause. Dr. Mondo's in the house. He is so OP right now. Congratulations. All right. Now, guys, my Facebook's been going crazy all night, right? Who has me on Facebook? Everyone should have me on Facebook. What are you doing? Scott Phoenix. All right, for those who haven't added me on Facebook, you have about a minute to do so. David K. Moore. You can find me. I've got a black and white picture. The first person, because I didn't do this at the door, I forgot to, I wasn't here, to message me, in Facebook, my favorite champion will win this $25 voucher. So your time starts now. Message me, first one I read wins it. I couldn't figure out if... Holy crap, whoa! Whoa. I can't keep up with this. Hang on a minute, whoa! It's still going. Femi, where are you, buddy? No. You said twisted fat.
Twisted fat. Who says that?
30 seconds until minions.
All right. Yorick. Ted Love says, Yorick, Jana, memes, dreams. Should read these are pretty funny. Billy! Billy's the next one. You do. He's the next one on the list. So we're into the game now, and I'm going to shut up. I didn't actually realize that, so my apologies, guys. Over to the casters.
Minions have spawned.
Thank you, you attention seeker. All right. Now that he's flooded his own Facebook, we're into the rift for the final game of the grand final. Now that you're all crambling to the Facebook page, keep an eye out there because as of midnight tonight, we will be opening up Season 2 of the NT eSports League of Legends. So you can start registering your teams as of midnight tonight. So keep an eye out for that. Let all your friends know. The size of the actual league will be completely dependent on the amount of teams that enter. So get them in. All right, Strider, we're actually in the game now. You guys are going to kill somebody.
Bit of jumping jacks around here, but free stuff is free stuff, so right now we're going to get right back into this game, and right now just pretty standard start by both sides. Rengai's probably just going to farm till level 6 and see what happens.
Yeah, well, that's what I'd be doing. Oh, a teleport's been blown already from this double jungle Gnar. Looks like the lane swap has been opted into here.
So Maokai's really good at farming a 2v1. He can use his children and his abilities and stuff like that, and Nar's got his range, of course. So very good picks. They must have figured each other out that they're going to swap lanes, so they picked respectable picks there.
You definitely need to think that. Oh, here we go. A gank coming in.
Here.
Kindred getting that down. The stun hits, but Sigma's coming out on the far side. The ignite is down. First blood goes to Kindred.
It's ticking, but he dies.
Oh, made it out with just a sliver of health.
So, Syndra just should have flashed earlier, but she took her chances and died, unfortunately, and Kindred gets the kill.
It did look like she felt that she could win that 2v1 situation, which is ambitious, to say the least.
It is.
But in this 2v1 situation, you got to think that favors the Vayne. Like, Vayne always has been one who struggled in the laning phase. They had Janna picked as their as their support, so you know they're going to be not going to be playing overly aggressive. So this just makes their farming transition phase much easier. So where we saw Vayne do very poorly in the laning phase earlier, and then come back into the team fighting phase or the skirmishing phase as it was.
Exactly.
In that game.
Gets free
That's
farm.
not going to be a problem in this game. Vayne's going to come out of lane strong.
So if Rengar can gank the top lane while Na's going to be up on Rageblade level 6, we'll see what happens. And right now in this bot lane, Maokai just struggling a little bit to get this CS and getting poked down just a little bit, but chugging on those potions. Decided to go Dorans for a start. I'm guessing it's just the last hit those minions a bit easier with the ult. Oh, it gets the time they called out.
Gets the hit, the ignite is
this is
down,
gonna be
the
a
flash
kill.
has been burned, the explosion, that's a kill in a 1v2 situation. Tristana picking it up, that's going to be huge.
As I said, if the tree's outside their jungle, they're going to die. Doesn't belong in the lane like that. But,
it looks
decides
like
to
there's
get
a
condemned
three-lane
here.
gank coming in the top lane.
Kindred's going to pick this
Exhaust
up.
and ignite going down.
And
That was a
lives
very
just again.
easy tower dive right
So
there.
Kindred knows Rengar wants to hit level 6, so she is pretty much going to gank forever. So
Kindred
props go
probably
to
took
Kindred.
a few too many tower hits in that. I think Kindred probably could have gotten out of that a little bit easier.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. But
They will get a lot of damage under this tower, but they will not have the minion waves to take it down completely, especially with Rengar just creeping in the shadows there. So got to force them off.
So Kindred here with a 2-0 lead right now. Hopefully we'll hit level 6 before Rengar because she did spend a little bit of time ganking. It did pay off, but Rengar's going to hit level 6 first by the looks of it.
Yeah, well, Rengar's already level 5 and just tearing through the jungle. He's only had to leave lane for a few seconds, and he got experience while doing it. So
Exactly.
definitely advantage Rengar,
But,
although he has no kill participation, whereas 2 kills up on Kindred. It's looking pretty good.
So Tristana takes a while to scale, but she did pick up first blood, so props goes to Tristana there. And
Quick shout out to that Syndra skin. That looks awesome. I haven't actually seen that.
very
in
nice,
game. I've
very
only seen
nice.
it in the shop going, if I played Syndra, I'd pick that up. But
Oh, they decide
those orbs look cool.
They decide to swap back. In the top lane, I've never seen a 2v2 in the top lane for a long time. But
Yeah, well, you don't often see it because of the complete lack of dragon control.
Yeah.
But you got to think that they want to make sure that they punish this main. Oh, the flash binding! The ultimate goes down even though she's knocked up and stunned.
So Syndra,
Kindred again, 100% kill participation.
This Syndra
now.
pick's getting a little bit punished here. Like she can perma stun someone, but she can't do that to 2 people. And Lux traded a stun for a stun, so paid off.
Yeah, I can't remember when they changed it so that if you knock back Lux after she's finished her ultimate, it still goes off from where you started. So you just see this line of light coming from where Lux used to be.
Yeah.
It's a very strange change.
Ooh,
they decided
nah,
to make to
fairing
this
his
game.
chances here. Might get picked up if Maokai decides
Oh,
to
he's
flash
got up
out
the flash.
just to be safe. But Kindred's really going to follow this up. But
Kindred thinks these towers do nothing. He survived like 7 tower shots this game.
exactly.
Realize they're just gonna itch his scratch. That's all.
Come on,
it's gonna be.
Rengar, hit level 6. Don't prounce around for a long
Yeah,
time.
he can't be far off.
No, he can't. He really wants to pick up this Kindred, but
Oh, he hit the
did
bowlers.
blow-
He's got 6 bars
Oh,
on there.
no.
The
Oh,
burst
Kindred
is
might-
huge.
oh, the
Shutdown
shutdown.
goal goes to Rengar,
Maokai has
and
flash,
Rengar
but-
used his
Ooh,
huge
shut down
amount
by
of damage
Tristana.
coming out of Tristana. Oh, Rengar
wow.
doing
Why
some
did
very
Rengar
nice
go back
guiding.
in?
Oh, very aggressive Alistar. No, he's going to make a beeline or he's going to go down to this tower. Managed to get
Wow.
out alive, but that's a very exciting moment. Everyone's
Now
just hearing the action and going crazy.
Tristana's in an amazing position right now.
Oh, yeah.
They could pretty much win this mid game, and she blows heal, but it's not enough.
She really wants that Vayne dead. She wants to snowball. She has a BF sword already. It's
It's
not
crazy.
even 8 minutes
and
into this game.
Poor little Vayne just with his zeal, and they're going to pick up this first turret here. They're deciding not to do it. They want to keep farming this lane
Oh,
a
they
little
see
bit
the
more.
Lux coming up. Oh, the
Ooh.
teleport coming in. They need to get out of here and fast. I think Alistar might be
Alistar
going
might
down no
get
matter
picked up
what.
here.
Tristana could probably make it out, but they might be
Why
trying
is
to trade damage, but
Tristana,
she's
what are you
decided
doing?
to stick around. This is a bad call. What they should really be doing is making a play for Dragon as Alistar just plays
And
games with
they
4
do.
members of Nando's eSports.
Exactly, and Kindred picks that up once again, so they're
When
really
you see 4 members of the enemy team at 8 minutes in the top lane, you go straight to that Dragon. That's the whole reason you don't send 2 to the top in the first place.
So
But-
they're looking at the Rift Herald here, and they're going to pick this up. it will be a very strong buff to whoever's going to get go to, and they're going to push this. If it goes to Tristana, that's pretty much going to lose all their towers. So.
Yeah, Tristana will be able to take down anything she
They're going to give it
wants
to
with
Lux.
It looks like they are. Whether that was intentional or not, we'll find out later. But, oh, teleport coming in from Nah. They're going to try and cut off this Vayne. Vayne trying to run up the river.
Rengar better get up there
Syndra's
real quick.
not really communicating with the rest of her team. She's falling back. The Nah hits just with the edge of that. Condemn going to be used to get out of there safely.
Oh, wow. Decides to pop in. This is a big mistake
flash
by Nah.
Flash from Janna is going to turn this all around. Walder's been slowed. Oh, no. Tristana and Alistair get there just too late.
Oh, my goodness.
This Tristana is absolutely insane.
It's not going to pick it up.
Just after blood. Crazy amounts of
And
aggression.
the benefits of having a Janna on your team, just really good. They're going to pick off this Tristana here. She doesn't have jump for a while.
Oh, Lux ultimate.
Oh, she dodged the ultimate. Gets condemned to the
Using
wall.
that headbutt, getting out of the range.
Oh, no.
The shield
This is
having to go
very
down to
close.
prevent from that time
Oh,
bomb.
my goodness gracious
Just
me.
living through that timed explosion. Very nice.
I'll
very
give
nice
props to
mechanics
Vayne,
coming
though.
out
She
there.
started popping that potion 5 seconds before and managed to live there, so very well
That was
done.
exactly when she needed to do it as well.
Oh, they did.
Very aggressive Tristana. She has no mana. I'm not sure what she's hoping to get out of this. But apparently a ton of damage onto Janna, apparently.
I think they really want this turret, but Kindred can defend it very well.
Well, with a BF sword and a pickaxe in her inventory, her aggression is somewhat well-deserved. Oh, nice. Syndra coming up with huge amounts of burst.
No, what are you doing? Oh.
Getting caught under the tower. The Ignite is down. That's definitely going to take out Kindred's going to
Kindred
live.
lives.
Kindred's going to live on like 4 HP at
Oh,
most. That
Janna
is
saved her
crazy.
life again. Oh.
Janna, you're just too good.
That's why
You're
I don't
just too
like
good,
her in
Janna.
solo queue. She's just so
She
versatile.
just denies all your kills.
And
Look
Lux
at this.
going to pick up this mid tower.
Lux-
No contest here.
Really
I'm
taking
surprised
advantage of this
Rengar
buff.
won't dive her, but then again, she is got a Morello Mollicon, so it could actually burst Rengar. Oh, no, he
Yeah.
decides to change my mind, and he decides to go in.
Oh,
And
huge burst coming
all
down,
the
but now he's been
damage, all the
stunned.
time.
Popping the move speed. He's tailing
This-
this Lux. There's no help in sight. Huge damage
This
traded
is
at
so
both sides. It's so close.
Oh.
Looks like Resco's going to take down the Lux. Picking up
Oh
the
my
right
goodness
buff.
gracious me. And Lux is kicking herself because she actually cancelled an auto attack there.
Oh, that's devastating.
So
Such a
they're-
close fight.
they're-
Such a close fight. It's actually going to come out Rengar 2-0 here at 11 minutes. Not something you want to see on
You
the
don't
enemy
want to
team.
see a kitty cat that strong.
No, kitty cat angry. Kitty
And
cat
a fed
angry.
Rengar is nearly impossible to evade. As soon as he dives you, bang bang, that's it, you're gone. So
Yeah.
if he keeps getting fed, this is not going to look very well.
Gold lead not exactly flying off the handle here. We've only got about 400 gold separating us here, so
Exactly.
still very, very close game, but very action-filled. 4 and 5 is the score. 0 towers, 0 dragons, but we've had a Rift Herald go down.
Exactly. And right now, with this Tristana lead, she's starting to create a CS discrepancy here, and she's really taking a good amount of lead on this Vayne. And Vayne's going to take a bit longer to hit her power spike later on in mid-game, while the kitty cat is going to die from 24/7. So it's going to be a very interesting. They're going to maybe pick up this tower. No, they're going to leave it.
Yeah, they can easily get this tower if they want, but knowing these guys, they want blood. They want to kill people.
And Kindred really likes Syndra a lot, and might try it again. But Syndra's a bit more wary now because she's been caught out twice.
Oh,
so.
look at this. We've got Kindred being caught out in the enemy jungle. He's gone to ward. Oh, meanwhile, there's a tower dive in top
wow.
lane.
Janna's gonna
Tristana
get
just
picked
going to
up
blow
here.
up Janna. Looks like Kindred's
Oh,
going
no, this is
invincible
very
here.
calculated
Not going to be
trade.
enough. Looks like Syndra's gone down in the middle of that. They're chasing this Vayne. They force the flash. Oh, so many turret shots on this Alistair. Beautiful
Oh
tower.
my goodness gracious.
Huge
This is
collapse
just
here.
a disaster.
Destiny are a bit low for this. Lux could turn around
Oh,
and
they've
get a
got to
double
get
kill.
out. Run away.
They need to disengage and get out of this. They've split up. Rengar's going for blood. You know it
Oh,
is.
no. Tree's
He
like, I have to protect
smells
Lux.
the fear.
Oh, very close
Oh,
trade
Walter
here.
the Rhymes recalling on a pink ward. He's going to clear that before Lux comes over and kills him. Get the hell out of
Oh,
there.
so
Looks
just-
like they're finally going to take advantage of that kill, those kills they got and take down that top tower. Brilliant, brilliant gameplay. Ultimately, Team Destiny coming out ahead on that.
Oh, man. This Tristana is huge right now. 4-0.
4-0.
pick up her first
107
item.
farm. That's huge.
And you could just see with that Alistair just diving that Janna, and Janna can't ult in time because it's too much damage.
Well, Tristana has to have enough money for Infinity Edge at this point.
Yeah, it has
and
to.
she's recalling right now. That is dangerous. That is going to be terrible timing. A 14-minute Infinity Edge on a Tristana, not something you want to have to try and contend with.
And right now, all their money's on Kindred. And right now, that's not who you want your money to be on. You want to be on your Vayne. Vayne's going to take too long to scale.
He's got a Phage as well on top of his standard jungling attire here, the Skirmisher Saber. So he's not going to be adding much apart from a bit more spike damage. But if you're going to be comparing for spike damage, you got Rengar Syndra in this crazy as hell Tristana on your team to contend with.
It's pretty much 3 hyper carries at this point.
Yeah,
so.
it's absolutely going crazy. The DPS output.
Oh, no.
Waldo's not in a good spot, but he's about to mega. He's going to use his ultimate to disengage. The flash coming out of Kindred. Turning that around, some support for Nando's eSports coming out from the crowd.
That's the risk with playing Na. His build path is very vulnerable early, so he's not as tanky. So you really have to abuse him while you can before he gets that real tankiness going.
Looks like Lux is going to use her ultimate to make sure they don't get the mid tower. Meanwhile, we got 2 members of Nando's taking down the bottom tower with a very nice bit of map awareness from both the mid laner and their bot laner.
Yeah, exactly. So since bot lane won't be on top anymore, they're going to really prioritize Dragon a little bit more. They're going to take this red buff here. Vayne is allowed to free farm, but Rengar's really thinking about diving Vayne, but doesn't quite see her in time.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we're 15 minutes into the game, and no one's even tried for a dragon yet, so neither one of these teams really banking on the 5-dragon strategy.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of options in terms of where they're going to be placing their map prioritization.
Exactly, and you know, objectives are a bit risky in Game 5 in case you do stuff up or take a bit more damage than usual from Dragon or Baron, so they're playing real safe.
That's right. How many games have we seen turn on its head due to one badly coordinated Dragon fight so far? There's just so much room for error when you're dancing around those objectives, so... everybody just trying to stick to what they're supremely good at, and that's these skirmishes and lane.
So hopefully they'll have a bit more confidence and attack these objectives, but if this is just going to turn into a CS/skirmish war, then it's going to take a while for this game to unfold.
Yeah, well, quite possibly. I mean, this is Game 5 of the Grand Final, so everything is on the line. Everybody's going to want to dot their I's and cross their T's. Maokai, he forgot to cross at least one T. He's been picked off. He's going to have to...
Oh my goodness
he's been
gracious.
knocked out. There was no chance he was getting out of that without a flash. It was just beautifully flanked there. There was absolutely no vision there to protect him. Meanwhile, Lux and Rengar are having a bit of a dance under the tower here with Janna and Kindred coming in for a flank. That tower's actually down, and Lux is applying a lot of pressure. Now her Rift Herald buff has worn out.
Exactly, so Na's going to get collapsed on here. It's not going to be very good. Vayne will be able to push this lane. Oh, it gets
There's
the
a lot of chance for counter ganks here, though. Rengar and Syndra are coming up. Waldo's almost definitely going to go down.
Oh, he might actually get out. He Nas! Oh, this is amazing!
Beautiful timing. He takes... Oh, actually, there was an execute coming in for the Janna. The 2-man standing at the wall! That's going to be a double kill to Syndra! Blade Executor's turning around, picks up the kill on Na. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, we have Tristana and Alistair. They're onto the inhibitor turret.
This is it. They should really be pushing this, but they back off. They really could have picked up at least half the damage on that turret, but they decided not to. So
that 2-man stun from Syndra against the wall was spectacular.
It was such crisp mechanics right there. Picked it up. It was a beautiful bait by Na. Survived it. Janna got executed. But overall, they made a good comeback, and now they're 4K ahead.
The blue buff there, resetting on Tristana and Alistair, making them spend a lot more time in the enemy jungle than they really want. Although at this point, taking into account the vision in the towers, it's probably their jungle at this point.
So they're opting to start this dragon, and I'm pretty sure Red Team have a ward on it. Yes, they do. So if Lux can get there in time, she might snipe steal it, or they could collapse on this comp.
Yeah, there is a great risk of Lux not only stealing the dragon, but just catching 2 people at a binding and just incinerating them both.
Exactly.
So turn around. Nando's eSports now have
Blue
control
team should
over
really
here.
be collapsing because Vayne's in the top lane just free farming. They could really take
But
this.
Rengar can kill any one of these people. It looks like he's decided to make Kindred.
Oh, what
the
a stun by Syndra! This
Huge
forces
stun.
everyone to go out.
He's going to get his ultimate down. Boom flash. Lux is taken out. Janna's forced her ultimate. A double kill coming down.
Goodness.
They're going to rotate, turn back onto this dragon. Azuka's kept it going this entire time. They're going to rotate straight to mid to get another turret.
I like how I said they should collapse on this when it's a 4v5. Happens 10 seconds later.
Yeah, very nice
Such
call
a beautiful
there.
team fight. Syndra, 3-man stun. Props to Syndra.
Yeah, this looks like the gold lead is about to start seriously getting out of hand. 5-0 on one Tristana. We've got 32k to 27k. Another tower going down, bringing it up to 33.8. Nara's in position to defend against this Vayne push.
Oh, he gets taken down into
ultimate
the
stun
wall.
into the wall.
This is a
Huge amount of
decimation.
damage. 1v1ing, taking down this Vayne in a 1v1 situation. Look at that little Nar. He's so happy with
Oh,
himself.
he's so happy. A lot of people underestimate Nar's damage when he's in Mega Form. I don't know why people think they could take Nar in Mega Form. He does so much damage when he's in Mega Form.
You were talking about how his build path makes him not as tanky. That's because he's got a black cleaver. That's a lot of damage output
Exactly,
from that
but
item.
Knowing
Looks-
Vayne, she should have tumbled out of there, but instead let Nar get close to him. And
They're
be able to
pinging
do
this
it.
Nar like crazy. He's recalling. I don't think they'll get there
Oh,
in
he's
time.
going to get out. Oh, he got out. Well done.
Oh, by the skin of his teeth.
So, yeah, Nar was 0-2 at the start of this game. Now
He's
really picking
4-4
up.
too.
He's
Yeah.
4-4, so props to Nar there. A very commanding lead by Blue Team. They have a 6k gold lead.
Looks like he's started building towards that Malmor Mortius, picking up that Hex Drinker, and he's picked up some Mercury treads
A
as
lot
well.
of Red Team's, not to be rude, but Red Team's failures are a lot on Janna at the moment. She's ulting very late and getting caught out every time. And like I just said, it happens again.
I was about to say, you were saying Janna is the failure at the moment. Well, as we were saying on Champ Select, having Janna be picked so early in the draft does make her very vulnerable to assassination-based compositions.
Exactly.
She's one of the easiest characters in the game to kill. She is one of the best at protecting allies, however. So, just by picking her so early, they've really put themselves in this situation.
Yeah, exactly. And they can stall this game out quite a bit with the Lux. Hopefully it can work out in the next few minutes, but they really need to win a team fight here, or else it's going to snowball very badly for them.
Yeah, this is a bit dangerous. Lux has a lot of wave clear at this point. She's got enough AP to keep those minions down, so just applying pressure to that tower isn't going to necessarily get them anything. And with Dragon already been taken down, there's not much for them to get in this mid area.
No,
They already
so-
have plenty of vision control. Baron's not safe enough to go at this point, so looks like they're just going to retreat back into their own jungle, maybe into some lanes, and just trying to secure a little bit of golden
Yeah, exactly. So they're
experience.
going for a real safe play here, even though they're 7k ahead.
Oh, Rengar
They're
just
really
picked up
playing
a
it safe.
Yomu's
They're not really
Ghostblade.
pushing it. They don't want to make mistakes they've been making for the last few games, where they've pushed and overstayed. Now that it's more slow-paced and calculated, and they're really winning the game incrementally.
Yeah. Yomu's Ghostblade being picked up by Rengar is going to be a huge deal. He's going to be able to get on anybody and chase them down.
They literally have no tank on their team.
Oh, they see the
oh,
the
what a
top
Nar
right,
ultimate!
Flash Nar ultimate, drags them all in. Not the Lux ultimate coming across.
my goodness
Vayne picking up a
gracious.
kill in the middle of all that,
One for
taking
one.
that down. However, Rengar and Kindred, the junglers, are fighting over this top tower area. Looks like Kindred did come out the greater of it, though.
Yeah.
No, quite a nice play there.
Oh, she has red buff. Rengar's got to force the ultimate here, or else he's not going to get out.
Yeah, he may not get out regardless. Shut down. The gold going back over to Kindred, and he's going to get that red buff.
As far as I'm concerned, Kindra is probably the best 1v1 dueling jungler at the moment.
Oh,
if
this
you don't-
crazy
Oh my
Tristana
goodness!
going on the enemy tank, who is admittedly out of position.
Yeah,
Beautiful
that's
headbutt
picked
combo. The
And
headbutt pulverized combo perfectly
Tristana.
timed.
Tristana goes legendary. She's 8-0-1.
That's a
No one can really
crazy
shut
score.
it down. Kindred's really got to focus on Tristana, or else they're going to lose the team fights little by little.
Yeah, and this Kindred's really he's focusing on the split push. Just strange for a jungler. Normally the jungler is like, I have to be with the team for objective.
Staying around. He
Oh,
gets stuck up
beautiful
under the
flash
tower.
over the wall. The ultimate's definitely going to
Oh,
just
no,
insta-kill. The
Tristana!
Lux ult doesn't quite help. but the damage down
double
is
kill
enough.
here.
Don't attack anyone or you'll get tower aggro.
Bad
That's
luck.
interesting. He actually died there because he healed himself, which turned on his
Oh,
trample
we have
passive.
more action here, and a triple
Triple
kill
kill
goes
to
for
Lux.
Lux. Oh, as soon as we start talking, something starts happening.
Exactly. So that trample passive from that heal is actually what got him tower aggro, which is inevitably what killed him.
Exactly, and it's really hard to 1v1 a Kindred, just because her kiting ability and she's ranged. Rengar really needs to have the bounce and the jump on Kindred to actually beat him. So right now, they got a window. Red team actually have a
Yeah.
good window now, and they're going to decrease this gold lead.
Yeah, that is one weakness that this team composition does have, is that there is not a great deal of wave clear without Tristana actually being on the aggressive side of things.
Exactly.
So, they really are relying on Syndra to kind of have that 1.5 second, 2 second wave clear, which is much smaller than, say, Lux's just ultimate or even just her AoEW.
Yeah, exactly. And
Oh, looks like they're trying to
Janna
catch
gets
Janna.
slowed here. She might be in a bit
boulder
of danger.
hits.
No one's coming to help. And flashes
Forcing a
out.
flash out there. That's going to be huge. Janna without a flash is incredibly vulnerable to Rengar. So all they need to do is take the initiative here, and they should be able to catch somebody out
Exactly.
mid-transition.
And right now, blue team should realize that red team doesn't really have much vision around, and they could really potentially, take this dragon easily and possibly Baron if they decide to go that pathway.
Yeah, there is that the possibility of that. They're going to be able to get this dragon basically for free. They saw Vayne recalling. There's no vision. That's another dragon going over to Team Destiny.
So about that. So
Okay, so the gold lead
So
seems to have
there's-
actually closed a bit. But
so-
for 2K at the 25-minute mark, they've got their push on.
blue team really need to push this. Vayne is not fed or carried or has any CS, so they really got to push this advantage before she starts to farm up a bit more.
Yeah,
they really
well,
got to
she-
push it.
She has an Infinity Edge, but Tristana has a lot more than an Infinity Edge. So
Exactly, and
yeah,
they really got to push it.
9-1-1 Tristana. That's terrifying, especially when you've got
This
Alistair.
Lux is really stalling this tower out. Like, I'm surprised blue team's not 5-manning at the moment, because as soon as they catch Rengar out, they're definitely going to dive this.
The silence comes over the fields of justice.
So both teams are nervous. They really want to catch someone out with a binding. Oh, Rengar decides to go in with Ghostblade, and it's not going to work. Bit unfortunate there. They're a bit too careful. They're hugging their towers. They know what's happening.
See how much damage.
Oh, Tristana gets caught out
the
here.
ultimate from Lux coming down, not doing a lot of damage.
Oh my
but
goodness
Can't be
gracious.
safe to say that the turret goes down.
Oh, Nah just gets out. Vayne is really, really proccing right now.
And Kindred survives that Syndra ultimate. Very important to take that into account. But he can
Kindred.
actually live through that burst.
Exactly, like Kindred could live through anything as long as she's within that circle.
Yeah.
So, very powerful pick there. Kindred and Janna go very well together. And
Yeah, no, they seem to be working that synergy. It's very well executed, but they inevitably did lose the tower, so the synergy did not save them that.
Exactly.
We're looking at 46k to 43 now, starting to grow back into what it was before. Looks like Na's going to get a huge amount of farm in this bot lane, completely uncontested, but if he does show, it might be an opportunity for them to make a play around Baron.
Exactly. So both teams are being very careful right now. They're prioritizing wards and they're clearing wards as they go. Baron might start to become a possibility here because red team don't really have any good tower pressure in terms of taking towers quickly. And Kindred decides to dive Rengar here, and they're actually both caught out in
He's
their own
doing a
jungle.
lot of damage.
Oh
Lux
my
get-
goodness gracious.
Oh, huge
three-man
stun coming out for the
Oh,
disengage.
Tristana, what are you doing? You face checked him.
Oh no, she's had to flash out, she's had to rocket jump out. This is a very bad fight for Team Destiny. They've got Nando's on every
Wow.
single entrance to the jungle, getting a nice stun over the wall, but with absolutely no follow-up.
Exactly.
So this is quite dangerous. They're low health. They're going to try and make a play for Baron from
Yeah,
it.
they really want to get this Baron. They realize that their pushing potential is really low and they really need Mega Minions. So this is going to
starting it
definitely be a
up.
5v5 at the Baron pit. Let's see what
Poor
happens.
Vayne lost half her health in the first 2 seconds of that Baron, so... Kindred's playing some bodyguards, going to dodge those stuns. Going to
Oh.
get very aggressive here on
Na's
Na.
waiting. Na
Oh,
is
he gets
waiting.
out of there just.
Oh, he
Looks
did
like
activate his
he's
ultimate.
gonna
It's
go
really
down.
bad. Rengar
It's a
comes
one
in
for
from the
one.
side. Oh, wow,
Look at the
This is a
Nano ultimate,
combo.
taking and smashing him against the wall.
Oh,
It's
my
a double kill to
goodness.
Syndra. A double kill to Rengar.
Oh,
Shutdown
my
go
goodness.
going over. They're going to be able to secure this Baron. It's
Oh
an
my
ace for Team
goodness.
Destiny.
I do not believe what I just saw. That Na combo and that Syndra stun, they were perma-stun to that wall.
That was amazing. Just perfect follow-up. The CC chaining, the flash, everything about that was
man.
such flawless execution.
Kindred. Didn't activate
This
her
Baron's going to
ultimate.
go down. The fast recall is going to come in. But now 7k gold ahead.
Oh, they've opened up the doors now. This is a really big advantage, and bad luck for Kendra getting CC'd while trying to activate an ultimate.
Oh, yeah, that was such a well-done team fight by Team Destiny. Everything about that was just meticulous and just so
I'm
well calculated.
actually surprised they grouped right next to a Nah. And Nah used that wall, and it just happened. And
yeah,
it was very
like
good.
They were in this situation where they're all in like an area of effect area. They're making plays around Baron. Kindred makes a play. He goes in very aggressive. He thinks he can take the Gnar out. He fails to take the Gnar out. Gnar is able to go Mega, and then just as the rest of Team Nando's coming through that small gap, he makes his move. Just bam!
Exactly.
All of you against the wall.
And
time to die.
And once again, I'll have to blame Janna for that, because she could have ulted a lot earlier and prevented that Gnar from going in, but she decided to hold on to her ultimate till it was too late, and they all got CC'd and they all got taken out.
Well, with Janna at this point, her ultimate is basically everything that should be contributing to these team fights. So she has to hit that at the right time.
Exactly. She's hitting them too late, and their team's getting punished for it, and it's not looking good for Team Red at this point.
No, well, they've got the Baron buff now. Looks like they're going to be doing a 5-man push on the mid lane.
And with these Mega Minions, they're able to push more easily. They're really going to be pressured at this tower.
Lux needs to be very careful here.
Oh, he lands a binding, but it's not
pick up
worth
the
it.
Alistair.
This is it. They've locked.
Oh, he goes in!
Oh my goodness gracious, the team fight is
They're
happening!
tearing them apart under their own tower!
Oh my
they
God.
haven't been able to secure a kill
I
yet.
do not believe what I
Rengar's
just
not able
seen.
to get onto them. Alistair's just taking the
shutdown
tower.
goes to
They're all
Rengar.
split
It's a
up.
1-for-0.
Rengar's the first to fall in this fight. Lux did not go down in that engage.
Oh,
It was a
man.
beautiful initiation, but not
See,
being able to get those final hits in.
That time, Kindred activated her ultimate perfectly to save whoever was ulted by Syndra. It was a
Oh.
very well played ultimate by Kindred.
Yeah, it was very risky, but wow, that was intense. Just so much going backwards and forwards there.
Exactly.
It was impossible to keep on
And
track of it
if,
all.
If the initiation doesn't work, it's really hard to successfully dive Janna and Kindred just because their ultimates are really good and they're really good together. I'm surprised Vayne lived through that, and she was
I'm
dived by
surprised
Rengar.
Vayne or Lux lived through that, actually.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Rengar was just not able to get the finishing touches after he dove in.
So-
And if he had, it would have been a very different team fight.
Exactly. So Kindred and Janna timed their ults perfectly, prevented from the tower going down with Baron. They have a bit of Baron time left. Hopefully they can push this down.
Yeah, so that's going to be the third dragon going over to Team Destiny. 3-0 in terms of dragons here at the 30-minute mark. You think that's going to be enough stats to get them over the line here?
I think it really might, because no matter who Syndra ults, they're going to take a big chunk. No one has built magic resist on their team besides Vayne. So,
and Tristana has a nice, juicy bloodthirster. sitting
she
right
does.
there.
It's going to be harder to kill her now. As soon as she builds more attack speed, I think she has enough, but another attack speed item would be nice.
Well, with her Q, just giving her just so much attack speed is just inherently, she's going to be able to just tear those towers down. She saves that attack speed for when they're in range of towers and they have the poke advantage. Then the tower's just going to vanish.
Exactly. So I'm a soft. I might. Oh, Tristana gets caught
Kindred's
out
going
here a little
aggressive.
bit.
Oh no, Alistair's gone in to save her, but
Alistair will have to activate his ultimate
Tristana
real
firing
early.
over the wall.
And they,
God, this Alistair is so tanky.
yeah.
He took so
Oh
many
no!
hits there.
Oh,
The
gets
binding
QSS
hits.
out.
Oh, she's in a precarious
That was
position.
a blind binding.
The
You
spooky
just
goes
guessed
to
that.
hit.
Oh, Tristana, why did you stay around? You're
Well,
going to
she
get picked
needed
up.
to jump back to her team. A big misplay there from Tristana.
This is it. This is Red Team's chance. They're 6k gold down, but they don't have to deal with Tristana. They can actually take this tower.
Meanwhile, in bot lane, Nara's making a big play. He's trying to get that inhibitor tower down. He's got the inhibitor tower. He's now fighting the Maokai. Meanwhile, Kindred is underneath the tower.
This is a
taking
really
shots.
risky play. If Red Team gets
It's
it,
a 3v1 now. They're going to take an inhibitor turret each, whereas Nara's halfway through the
tank
inhibitor
fight.
himself.
Nah, it's just like you can hit me all you want, Tree. You
That's right.
can't
What
hurt.
are you going to do? What are you going to do?
They're going to trade inhibitor for inhibitor
You
here.
going to scratch my back? Is that what's happening? Looks like they are going to trade inhibitors.
Now I better hurry up before the tree actually
Yeah, I
does
think it might
serious
cost him
damage.
his life, but it'll definitely be worth it. If
All
they
right,
can
now
get
get
that.
out. There we go.
Now, you've got to give the advantage here to Team Destiny, because a
This-
bot lane inhibitor is going to put a lot more
Exactly.
pressure on Baron than a mid lane inhibitor. There's a
Nah
lot
has
more
to really.
rotation
Nah's got to
opportunities.
teleport out of here. He's going to get cut off. It's going to be very close.
they could
There he
use this
goes.
as an
There's the teleport.
opportunity.
Maokai comes in for the flash.
Oh,
He gets him now.
cancels it. He's going to be able to kite just Maokai, though, so unless Vayne shows up.
So rest in peace,
Yeah,
Nah. It was
that's-
nice knowing you. Oh,
Oh, it looks like Rengar was caught out as
Rengar's
well.
called out. And slowly, red team's coming back. Blue team's making mistakes like before on blue side.
Yeah, that was, like, I expected Na to die. I really
Yeah,
did expect
yeah.
Na to die, unless he got out of there in a miracle and they decided not to collapse. But I was not expecting Rengar to be anywhere near where he was. So
Yeah,
I was not expecting that to be, so I'd probably still put Team Destiny in the advantage point from that, but they did
Yeah.
not need to lose Rengar there. I think
Exactly.
Rengar just got greedy.
And now this is becoming a problem. Vayne is starting to scale. She's actually getting up there now, so she'll be able to definitely contribute more
Oh,
to
look at
these
this
team
huge
fights.
burst coming out of
And
Tristana.
Lux is-
Just taking down this Lux, no problem.
And there we go. All right, an amazing team fight has just happened here. Oh, they're going to get out. Kindred takes a bit of damage.
All right, looks like we're all converging on this top lane. Tristana's going to do a ton of
Oh,
damage.
there we go.
Those Janus shields are going to do nothing to protect this tower.
They're really just letting these towers go. They just can't really
Well,
defend
they've really
it.
got no point. They've got no choice against this Tristana.
Yeah, when you really think about it, they have no wave clear when Lux is not there. So they've got to really make a play now. This
it's
is a
going to be a
4v3.
3v4. I think
Oh, Alistair.
Alistair used his flash, but I think he's going to die regardless.
Oh,
Indeed
man.
he does.
Bad luck, Alistair. But might be a actual pincer here moved by Rengar and Nah. They're really
Oh,
thinking
very
about it.
nice. They're going to come in. Mega Gnar is up.
Oh, my
he uses
goodness.
that.
Oh, what
Doesn't
a
quite get
dive.
people against the
But
wall.
Vayne gets
Rengar
sliced.
doesn't quite get the kill there. Vayne's still up to the side. Oh,
We
no,
got a
they
shutdown.
it down. Rengar falls. However, Syndra comes in, blows all over
Oh, what a
picks up
shutdown.
a kill on
Oh, my goodness, this could be it.
Jenna's going to go down as well.
Base is open.
There's a huge amount of damage. Tristana falls to Maokai.
Minions are knocking on the door. They're taking out the tower.
trying
in
to
the
take
mid
out
lane.
this Lux, forcing it into a bad position. Oh no! Lux turns it around and picks up the Syndra.
Oh, these
Meanwhile,
minions are
super
really
minions are smashing the Nando's base. They're taking down the turrets. Lux
Oh.
is forced to go deal with that.
An amazing 4-for-4 there. And man, look at those minions. They're just really ripping their base apart right now. And right now there's minions in the mid lane, but Alistair's up, be able to help that out.
Well, the important difference was that both Rengar and Na were pushing against the mid lane push as it was coming up, so they didn't have to worry about the super minions, whereas Nando's absolutely did. That all they needed to do was, even if they lost that team fight in top, they got all of that for it.
Very calculated trade there by blue team. Very well done there. They've lost the tower. Now their base is even more vulnerable than ever, and it's going to be very hard to protect that bot lane
Yeah,
if they
it's,
decide to prioritize Baron and win the game.
That's all. They've also got 3 dragons. They're 7k gold ahead. They've got the pressure advantage. They're making the right decisions. It's looking very, very Destiny right now.
Exactly. So now Lux has picked up a Void Staff, so hopefully she'll be able to make more difference in these team fights. But right now it's not looking really good for a red team. Their base is cracked wide open.
Oh, it looks like Team Destiny are making a bold call to go for Baron, whereas...
Rengar deciding to go for a little walk.
oh, he wants to kill the Janna.
He's not going to get
He's
it.
not going to be able
he's going
to.
to get caught
Lux
out.
is going to blow a whole bunch. She's used the ultimate as Baron's being fought. She's not going to be able to use that in this fight for Baron.
This is it.
Kindred's going to make a ballsy
Kindred has
play
to
here.
get in there.
But they're going to try and burn it
Oh,
down.
Alistair blocks
Alistair
him
goes
out.
over the wall.
Oh, blue team
team's
picks up
secured
the
the Baron
Baron.
Asher. Alistair's in the deep end.
Kindred has to do what she can. She has to activate her
Vayne is on the
ultimate now.
side. She's picking him
Oh,
up.
Vayne nearly
Syndra,
gets caught.
huge amount of burst down there. He's invulnerable.
This is it. Blue team has definitely got the advantage in this fight. A shutdown goes for Cassandra.
Looks like a huge
Lux is going to
move
get
there.
taken down. Malcolm's
Now
going to get
smashing
taken
her
down. And
against the
Lux
wall.
is-
Right
and
next
this
to the
is-
falls. Tristana jumps back in. Double kill to Rengar. You've got to think that's the game.
Oh my goodness. This is it.
The inhibitor's about to respawn. They've got to quickly get these inhibitors down before they lose their opportunity.
They got to do it. Right now they have minions there.
If this inhibitor respawns while they're hitting the Nexus, they're going to get
I
collapsed
think this
on.
is it. Vayne can't do it. Vayne can't do it. This is it. Oh, gets stunned up, gets locked up. That's it. Vayne is down. It looks like we have champions.
Team Destiny.
Oh no, the minion Nexus came up.
What's wrong with
Kill
him?
the Nexus. And now they kill the Nexus. Good game, well played.
Team Destiny
Team
are
Destiny
your
takes it
NT
out.
League of Legends eSports
Game of
champions.
5.